Hi, I'm Joey+Roth. I'm a designer, and this is Sounds Like. It's a show that I thought up about half a year ago, where I gave my ceramic speakers to a bunch of designers and artists who are my friends and inspirations. When I asked the other designers to do their own versions of the ceramic speakers, it's not something that I had done before. You know, what I like about product design is the ability to sort of create an immersive world that's completely my own creation. So it was sort of like a natural progression from that to wanting to see how other designers would actually interpret the shape that I made. And then they all chose music to go with the speakers, a lot of them working with musicians who they know to make a custom track specifically for their speaker interpretations.
My name is Stanley Ruiz, and my work is symbiosis. It's called symbiosis. It's an exploration of like how I usually do things, like design-wise, like my approach to of using natural materials and combined with like industrial stuff and combining them or synthesizing them in a way that's unusual and fresh.
One of the things I'm always thinking about with technology is convergence and how every year there are actually fewer and fewer products to buy. And the one thing that the speaker really illustrates is all the things that we don't buy anymore when it comes to listening to music. Hi, I'm Matthew Waldman, and my piece is called The Time Machine. When we look at all technologies that have advanced, when you look at even an iPod or an iPhone or how computers and flat screen televisions have advanced, it always reminds me of the promise of technology and what's going to come next. And I think the one technology that people really has the most powerful expectation is time travel. And this gave me an opportunity to really play with, just visually and physically, with the thought of a time travel device and how that would look.
The speakers are really a vessel for the work of other artists. When I created the ceramic speakers, I don't hardwire the kind of music that's going to be played through them. So the final meaning that this object has is a conversation between my intention as a designer and how the user decides to apply this thing that I put into the world. The more control I let go, the more interesting the project got, especially because I was letting go of that control into the hands of people whose work I respect so much. And it's something that I want to experiment more with in the future. I think it would be cool for me to really just sketch an outline and let other people fill in the details.
So actually, the track that we created and was created by one of my head technicians at the glass studio, the fabrication studio. He's a musician as well, and his name is Jesse Daniels. But we created all of our glass instruments. So the track that we composed and put together, that he composed, was actually made out of all glass instruments, and in the end is played out of a glass instrument, a speaker enclosure. My name's John Pomp, and my piece is glass speakerphones.
How I wanted it to look, but how it needed to be engineered in order to work as a sound transducer really led to the final design. And that's what kind of sums up what I love about product design versus sculpture or writing or anything where I'm just the only mind behind the product. It has to work and it has to be interesting and beautiful and last for a long time. So I'm glad that people are seeing that in the speakers, and it's inspiring for me to see how other people interpret this product.